Welcome back to Screen Queens. It is week 4 of this amazing thing, and my co-host is always Jacob, the guy who can't put his headphones on.
Never get it any better.
And he's returned from being handheld back to stand mic. So.
Yeah, for now.
Hit it with the Araldite.
Right.
Araldite and a clamp is what happened.
There you go.
Yeah,
all
it's
fixed.
looking pretty stuck.
And then
it's stayed there so far.
And then the man who raises the question, do you actually like going to the movies or do you like eating choc tops in the dark? James Brooks.
Well, depends on your definition of choc top, I suppose.
Jeez.
The answer to both is yes.
I'm getting choc tops.
This week we're a bit different this week on the movies. Hey. Because we had a discussion last week about, the big budget action movies, and I wanted to sort of avoid big budget blockbusters for a week.
Okay.
What?
And go for those sort of what would be big budget back in the day, those $30, $40 million movies, which is now like borderline independent films.
Yeah. Crowdfunded.
We're going to go right into the first one. It's actually a movie called Licorice Pizza. It's a $40 million budget.
Jeez, hard to believe that they couldn't get it funded beyond 40 mil with a name like that.
Well, it's by one of my favourite directors, Paul Thomas Anderson. I don't know if you know Paul Thomas Anderson.
PTA.
Boogie Nights.
I know PTA. Yeah.
His most recent film, 2017, I absolutely love. It's called Phantom Thread.
Right.
It's a Daniel Day-Lewis movie. And what are you doing?
I'm doing my forearm exercise.
Okay, right.
Oh, yeah, you got a hand exercise.
Well, hand clamper.
It's
not really doing that much. I'm not getting sore enough.
The cast of this film is headed by Cooper Hoffman, which is...
No, it's... Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis was in the first one.
Yes.
I was going to say, don't you
this
dare
is
put
not
Daniel Day-Lewis underneath
No, that was his last movie.
Is Cooper Hoffman related to Dustin at all?
Son.
Nice.
Really? Hoffman?
Hoffman.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bradley Cooper, Sean Penn, and Tom Waits all appear in this film. So this is Licorice Pizza.
It's a god-awful small
Great song.
affair to the girl with the mousy hair.
I met the girl I'm gonna marry one day.
But her mommy is yelling no.
That's Dustin Hoffman's son, right?
And her daddy
That's crazy.
told her to go.
Listen, young lady.
But her friend is nowhere to be seen.
So how'd you become such a hotshot
Now she
actor?
walks through her
I'm a showman. That's what I'm meant
Licorice
to do.
Pizza.
to the seat with the clearest view. Then she's hooked to the silver screen.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Do you know who my girlfriend is?
Barbara Streisand?
Barbara Streisand.
Sand.
Sand, yeah, like sands. Like the ocean, like
Barbara
beaches.
Streisand?
No,
How do you feel about Bradley
Streisand.
Cooper?
Sand.
I like this already.
I quite like Bradley.
But the film is a sad thing for.
This is fate that brought us together.
But she's lived it 10 times or more.
Our roads took us here.
She could spit in the
Sean Penn.
eyes of fools.
You're not my director.
They ask her to focus on.
Do you really want to see my boobs?
Yes.
Can I touch
Is
them?
the answer to that ever no?
See you tomorrow.
I mean, it does depend on who's asking, but very rarely would it be no.
Look at those cavemen go.
I think it's weird I hang out with Gary and his friends all the time. I think it's weird that I hang out with Gary and his 15-year-old friends all the time.
Take a look at the long man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know
I'm not gonna forget you.
who's in the best-selling show.
Just like you're not gonna forget me.
Gross.
JD's really into this. I don't think he's ever watched a trailer that we've had
I'm
this
just
far.
trying to figure it out. You know?
I just don't get it, yeah.
It's like, is this almost famous but not?
With actors, not.
Action.
And Sean Penn.
Oh, God, what a terrible title.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? Yeah, 3rd of February next year that hits Australian cinemas.
It's just hard to know what to make of that.
Coming of age story?
don't know.
Paul Thomas Anderson is brilliant, in my opinion. Like,
Okay.
Magnolia is a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Still Magnolias?
It's just Magnolia. Boogie Nights is his, like, big one. I mean,
feels like it was
Phantom Thread is...
It's been a while, you know?
Phantom Thread is exceptionally good. He's one of those guys that makes
Never
like
heard
a
of it.
movie every 4 or 5 years.
Right.
In answer to your question, how do I feel about Bradley? I feel like Bradley Cooper thinks he's better than he is. He's better or more attractive than he actually is.
It's pretty good.
Thought he was
He's okay.
Pretty attractive too.
Yeah.
Do you ever see him on
I mean, what's a good movie he's done?
There's been lots.
the fucking
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, but like, did you go?
Was he in Wolf of Wall Street?
He's not in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
See, but I almost had you believing that he was.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, I never thought to myself, yeah, let's go watch Wolf
No,
of Wall Street.
the movie the one with Lady Gaga, the singer one.
Yeah, never saw it.
I love that movie. I think it's great.
Yeah.
About like Freddie Mercury or something.
One of the people that I saw it with had to leave the cinema at the time, but
Okay.
Too many chalk tops.
no,
Not enough chuck tops.
The lights came on during the chalk top.
can we do spoilers like for a movie that's 5 years old?
Yeah.
He hangs himself.
Yeah.
Right at the end, and that person's partner had just like it was a whole thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
But he's exceptional in that movie. He's
Yeah.
really, really good, and full frontal Lady Gaga naked in that movie also.
Nah, I'm right.
Look,
She's
You
the sort
just
of
answered
person.
your question.
Yeah, she's the sort of person that if she said, "Do you want to see my boobs?" I'd say, "Nah."
Yeah.
See,
I mean,
you're
sure,
lying.
but I'm not
You're
yeah,
lying.
I mean that's
You're
what.
lying.
You're lying. Of course, you want to see Lady Gaga's
I'll
boobs.
say yes, but I could like if it didn't happen.
You
I
could live
wouldn't be
without
upset.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But now you know where to see him if you want to.
Yeah, I'll
What's
probably
that
just go to
movie- what's
Mr.
that movie
Skin.
called?
You know.
Fame or something?
No,
It's A Star Is Born.
that's it.
Is
Yeah.
it? No, A Star Is Born?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's A Star Is Born.
That's how good it was. You can remember the fucking name.
He's good in that. He's good in
There's lots
Silver
of...
Linings Playbook.
And The Hangover.
Yeah, obviously.
I said, what good films has he been in?
Hangover 1 was good.
Hangover
if
1 is-
Hangover 2 and 3 never got made, Hangover 1 would be remembered as a much better movie than what it
Yeah,
was.
for sure. Especially
It was a fun
two.
movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a good
horrible
movie.
I haven't seen 2 and 3, but I just know that they were just
Three's
unnecessary.
fine. 2
Yeah.
is horrifically bad.
Right.
Where's the one where they go to Thailand?
2.
That was okay.
I can't
That's only
stand
because
that
you
movie.
lived that life.
Yeah, you just like
So you empathized.
I did. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably it.
1 is a great movie.
Mm.
1 is one of the most like quotable. It's like an Anchorman, but not as good.
Yeah, it was just...
I don't know that I could tell you like a quote. I could tell you like bits that happened.
Yeah,
but I couldn't
the
quote anything.
Blood Brothers scene.
The
Come on.
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it launched Zach Galifianakis to stardom, and we're going to talk about him a little bit later on.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
But
Speaking
then-
of spoilers,
There we go. I think. I mean, the soundtrack to that sounds like it's
the
just
one song that played throughout the whole
They
trailer.
licensed a David Bowie song, so
Yeah,
that's
so that's a
there's-
win,
There's
right?
30 of the 40 million.
that's
Yeah.
a win, right?
It's one of David Bowie's best songs.
Yeah,
so
Life on Mars, great song.
Don't at me.
What are your thoughts on that? You're an artsy,
Yeah, I mean, look,
acty type,
I know I really like it,
and you like looking at boobs.
And you're also answering my question where I said like, can we have movies that aren't like just the same shit? So hello, I'm
4 of the 5 movies today are based on you, and 1's a kids movie.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm in on it. Like I would watch that before I watched the next Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
There you go. Licorice Pizza gets a tick with a maybe next to it.
yeah, unless sorry, my only caveat is that like if there's a consensus that movie sucks dick before I watch it, then I'm not gonna bother.
I'm sure it's going to be at least like Paul Thomas Anderson's never made a movie that's been historically really bad.
I hear you, but you know, there's when Boogie Nights was a long time ago, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But here we go. Where is it? Hard 8, Boogie Nights, Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood. Did you see what There Will Be Blood?
No, watch that with me.
The Master.
The Mask.
The
Singer?
Master. The Master.
No, I don't know.
The
that one.
Son of Mask.
Nice.
Inherent Vice.
Speaking of great,
Phantom Thread.
great fucking
Yeah,
sequel.
I think you should like Phantom Thread's one of those.
What's
like,
it about? Is it like a magician movie?
No, he's Daniel Day. He plays like a
Seamstress. Oh,
he-
imagine.
yes. No,
Does he really?
He's
Oh!
like he makes dresses and
In the
stuff.
role of a lifetime,
But he,
Daniel Day-Lewis is a seamstress.
You know what we
He's,
should do? We should bring that game that we used to play to this podcast,
Yeah.
where I give you the title of a film or show, and
The
you ha-
IMDb.
you have
This
to-
is the perfect
Yeah,
show for
this
it.
is the perfect show.
You
for
have
that.
to invent the.
Here,
the
I'll
storyline.
read like the first couple. 1954 London fashion designer Reynolds Woodcock creates dresses
Very
for
cool. members
members of high society and royalty. His clients view him as a genius. His creations,
Sounds like Colston.
Yeah, but it's very good. That movie is, and Daniel Day-Lewis is obviously
Did you guys watch Holston, by the way?
no.
Man, you need to, just for Ewan McGregor's performance. Ewan McGregor is
See, now Ewan McGregor's a good actor.
the world's gayest fashion designer. Obviously not, but like up there.
Yeah.
Played by Ewan McGregor.
Love that.
Incredible. It's if you love Ewan McGregor that much, it's really worth it.
I mean, I don't love him that much, but he's a good actor.
But the story's awesome too. It's good, great
Also,
series.
we kept mentioning Dustin Hoffman. He's actually Philip Seymour Hoffman's son.
Right.
Oh, really?
one that's
That's a shift.
Yeah.
Now that's a big change.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought I'd put that out there.
Okay.
And I remember that because I just was looking at The Master. The Master stars Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay.
And then
I love Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I've
by
got
the way.
right. I've got the.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You remember
We're back on
Capote?
Almost Famous.
Yeah. Yeah. Capote. Yeah.
I watched Capote when it came out, but I don't
Yeah.
know how old I was.
Yeah.
Too not
young.
old enough.
And didn't understand a fucking second of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did I come to this movie?
It's an odd choice.
Why did I think I wanted to see this film?
Maybe because it was probably rated MA, and you're like, yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
I might see boobs.
Sucked.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow.
It's time
Should have
for
watched A Star Is Born, apparently.
Yep.
box office update.
Box.
Australia last week. Shang-Chi, Free Guy, Paw Patrol.
Saw Free Guy throughout the week.
Because it's free on Disney Plus.
Amazing.
Suicide Squad
That's
at
free,
5.
Guy.
This week, I'm pretty sure the school holidays had a big reason for the changes in
Is
the
it
top.
The Emperor's New Groove?
I've got that is out currently.
Yeah.
Out at cinemas. I've got the top 6 because of changes that I. So it's still Shang-Chi, Free Guy.
Good.
Then Paw Patrol, Ainbo, which is an animated, I think it's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
Aimbot.
Apparently my son's seen it without me or my wife.
Fucking dog.
Jungle Cruise back at 5,
Lovely.
and Space Jam is back at 6 this week in
Jesus.
Australia. So
Jungle Cruise.
school holidays has really changed.
effect.
That's gross.
In America last week, Shang-Chi, Free Guy, Cry, Macho, Candyman, Malignant. This week, Shang-Chi, Dear Evan Hansen, which I'm really excited. We'll watch the trailer for that
That's-
next week. It's a
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
The music in that is exceptionally good. Free Guy at 3, Candyman, Cry, Macho. Worldwide, we have had the change. Obviously, High Mum still a dominant force.
Is it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
We might have to just do it a solid and just give it a
I
watch.
kind of want to watch
Yeah.
it. Hey.
Fast 9 still 2, Detective
Jesus
Chinatown
Christ.
3, Godzilla vs. King Kong 4, but Shang-Chi now number 5 worldwide this year.
Oh no, slipping.
But because of that, well, no, it's
gaining.
It's just got there. It
Oh
knocked
wow.
out- That was Black Widow
right.
for last. So our game this week, I want to know. I've got the top 5 in Australia highest grossing films. I've got the number 5 highest grossing films that never made it into the top 5 in the charts.
Jesus Christ.
You're getting specific now.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Just in Australia.
Okay.
So the top one grossed 18.5 million in Australia.
So name 5 mediocre Australian movies.
no, they're not even Australian movies. There's
Just
and
name
there's some
5 films.
Fucking hell.
I'll give you points if you get something that's in the top 10.
Okay.
There's an Australian movie at number 11.
Okay, so there were movies that didn't make the top 5. I still don't know what I'm guessing.
They're the top highest grossing movies in Australia that
Yep.
never made it into the top 5 on the Australian charts.
Right. Star Wars.
No, I'll give you some hints.
Please do.
Number 1 stars Russell Crowe. Number 2,
Gladiator.
correct.
Nice.
How is that not the highest grossing movie of all time?
Well, not in Australia. Number 2 is set in outer space.
Star Wars.
No, you already.
Schindler's List.
The Family Guy Star Wars.
No.
Lego Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, good one. Good guess. Did fucking
Starship Troopers.
what's the guy? What's the guy with the whip and the hat?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Did he have a
went to-
space one?
No.
No. I said
Star
Star
Trek.
Wars.
Oh, hang on.
It's
Not the movie I thought it was. This is.
So it's not outer space.
No, it is. It is. I've clicked the wrong button. It's Gravity. Gravity is number 2.
Oh right.
Sure.
Number 3.
Not Schindler's List.
No, that's crazy.
Number 3 is a kids movie it's The Boss Baby.
Oh, yeah?
Great movie.
Number 4 is
Never
a
saw
movie with an ensemble cast.
Yep.
Hugh Grant is in this movie.
Oh, Boss Baby.
Great, jeez.
Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson's in this movie.
Is it Spaceballs?
It is not special.
Oh, what's that? What's that thing? Rat Race.
No.
He falls asleep at the end with his key in the lock.
It's
Crazy.
It's set in England.
Yeah, well, it's Hugh Grant's in it. I don't think he's ever set foot in American soil. The Love one, I Love Actually.
Yes, Love Actually.
Was
And
Mr. Bean in that?
Rowan Atkinson, yeah, he plays the guy at the shop when Professor Snape's buying a gift for his not wife.
That's right.
that's
She
right,
gets
yeah.
the CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
She
show
gets in a
his-
CD,
yeah.
but he buys his
A lot of boobs in that
sexy
film
assistant.
too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I actually
What a
really like
fucking
that movie.
film. I love that movie.
I saw that with my
And
mum.
then number
It's a good
5
one.
is a Disney movie from 1993.
Lion
No, but you're on sort of the right track. Grossed
Schindler's List.
gross 350 million worldwide.
Disney movie from 93.
Pocahontas.
No,
Yeah.
it was recently remade as a live action.
Jungle Book.
No,
As live action.
less recently.
Mulan.
No, you've gone more recent.
Moonlight.
No,
Green Book.
Schindler's List.
Green Book.
Aladdin.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
LeBron James played Aladdin
Number
in that
6
one.
is Little Women. Number 7, Ocean's 12. The Dish at number 11.
Oh,
Dish.
let's fucking go. Did
Number
you guys have to watch that at school?
I think so, but I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Been to the Dish,
Number
though.
14
Yeah,
is
me too, yeah.
the Lego Batman
Big
movie.
dish.
Great film.
Great
Yeah,
by the way.
we're almost close with the Lego thing.
Number 16 was We Bought a Zoo.
Oh, you're fucking kidding.
A bit of Matt Damon for you.
I thought it was Steve Carell.
That movie actually
No,
sucks.
it's Matt Damon. It's Matt Damon's worst movie.
I thought Steve Carell
yeah.
was... Is Steve Carell not in it? You're sure?
Yeah.
There is a movie where Steve Carell has a zoo, I think.
Are you thinking of Evan Almighty?
That's what I'm thinking of.
Where he's
yeah,
God.
He's got an ark. yeah. I mean, an ark is just a floating zoo, for fuck's sake.
I love that I knew what
not
he was
wrong.
talking
Yeah.
about. We've clearly got a wavelength.
Yeah. That's for shit fucking... Oh, man.
Now we'll go right into our next trailer. This is actually
Muppets Treasure Island. Just in other news. Great film.
not on the
Really?
list.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's some good video games, I think, surrounding that game.
Billy Connolly. You beauty.
Sorry, that's some good video games surrounding that movie, I think. The Muppets Racing, I think.
Is that
Very,
before they
very cool.
handed the Muppets franchise off to Jason?
Momoa.
No,
Here you go, mate. Do what you like.
the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Siegel.
That's it. Yeah,
Sudeikis.
That's what I nearly said, and then I was
Yeah.
like, it's not that
Would have
one.
been a good one, wouldn't it?
Our next
I
trailer.
should do a Muppets Schindler's List.
Oh, what's in there, boy?
Our next,
have some of those, boys?
our next trailer. Actually, you tagged us in this on Facebook, James. This is
Didn't watch it, to be fair.
No, animals operating the furnace. Quick, get him off.
comes out November 3rd on Netflix. It's called Harder They Fall. It's a western starring Idris Elba, Jonathan Majors, Zazie Beetz.
show your papers, Kermit. They're not gonna let you in.
If you Wikipedia the director of this movie, it says he's a music artist from the UK called The Bullets.
Okay.
Please.
It's James Bond.
Fun way to spell James, isn't it?
Man, old devil. This gonna be Buck's last day amongst the living.
What exactly he do to you?
Look like Django Unchained.
It does feel that way at the
Seems
moment.
like it, yeah.
Personal robbery.
Who's the lead?
Who you are.
No, the other guy.
Jonathan
Hunts
Majors.
down those who trespass against him with no mercy.
Where is he?
Where is who?
Your boss.
My boss. Clearly, you don't know me. I heard Rufus Buck was back.
Wild, wild west.
Ain't no road to ask a friend to travel.
You think Destiny's coming to you?
My guns go bang.
No thanks.
A new day is dawning.
Slow.
On the head of an angel, seeing so the father dumping the cup about became you, faithful to the end. Bullets with your names drew, cock back, aim, shoot, bang.
I don't particularly enjoy violence. That being said, you are currently in company of extremely violent
the set looks so
individuals.
fake. Eh?
It looks really shit, yeah.
Do you think that's like an artistic
well for
choice? It just looks so bad. It looks really
Why do you
bad.
think they spend most of their budget on Idris Elba and they were like, we got it! What are we going to do now?
And they credited him last. Is this a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
Fucking hell, that looks so shit. Wow.
So the article that James tagged in went, like, greatest cast ever assembled or something like that. And I went, oh,
I
I'll
didn't
look at
read
that
it.
and went,
I'll be honest, didn't read it, didn't look at it, just
Yeah.
tagged.
Idris Elba was credited at the very bottom of it. So it looks like he's not going to be in much more than what we saw in the trailer.
No, he's the lead character.
So why credit him last?
But they do that sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Right.
And Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was an and. He wasn't listed. He was an and.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
He plays like the main
Right.
The guy.
The other guy doesn't sound like he talks clearly.
The Wikipedia page is literally, I'm pretty sure it's like one sentence of plotline.
Yeah.
Premise. Nat Love reassembles his former gang to seek revenge against the man who murdered his parents.
Okay.
That's the entire...
That's what it seems like.
I mean, I'll watch it probably, maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Dude, Oh
no, Jonathan Majors plays Nat Love.
Right.
Idris Elba plays Rufus Buck.
Okay.
I'll chuck it on for the dogs, see what they say.
The gunshots could cause some problems.
Get their feedback. And
And the song does say guns go bang, so...
And they're not wrong. Was that Jay-Z in that track? Sounded like it.
It said Sean Carter as a producer. Is that P. Diddy?
That is. It was that Sean Coombs.
Oh, no, yeah, he's Coombs.
Yeah.
Carter is Fiddy.
Carter is Fiddy.
Yeah, but he's not Sean.
It's not Sean.
I just merged the two.
Yeah, no.
Because all rappers are the same.
Fiddy's got a funny name. Yeah, he's got he's got like a bit of a, it's like not Patrice. He's got a bit of a goofy name. Fiddy's real name is a bit goofy. Yeah, it's
Goofy
like
Carter.
Yeah, no, it's like I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna watch that. It looks like dog shit. And
yeah, I'm not overly keen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing else to add to it.
Yeah, cool.
I'd rather just watch Django Unchained again, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just
Or
do that.
A Million Ways to Die in the West. Do you watch that?
Yeah, I wouldn't watch that twice.
Yeah, but I'd watch it before I watch this. Is what I'm saying.
Don't know.
They'll probably do a Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Revolver movie at some point. You'd think they'll write some storyline into it just to like include the franchise because it was such a big deal.
Maybe
a Grand Theft Auto movie could be kind of cool, you know, as like a
how would you
salute to
do
the
it? It'd
gamers.
be hard.
Well, there's no storyline. You just make something.
a Grand Theft Auto 6 would also be cool.
It's coming.
Yeah,
It's
well,
been, I mean,
Yeah, but they've started really like shit started coming out about it.
It's been
but you know,
8 years.
like
Yeah, they make so much
you
money
have-
off 5 online.
you basically make a Bad Boys, but like someone's playing CJ and somebody's playing, you know, you just include the.
Trevor.
I mean, dude, people would literally go to the movies to watch. I don't know. Let's say Martin Lawrence, for instance, say all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ, or like, damn, here we go again. People would be like, oh my god, he said the line. You know, it just seems like an easy way to make money.
True.
Cast 2 very prominent black guys in the movie. They're like fit.
I don't know that Martin Lawrence falls
Yeah.
into that category anymore.
Sure, I mean, I'm
It'd
just saying.
be Michael B. Jordan as CJ.
Yeah.
That's
be cool.
That's the casting.
Just saying, GTA movie could be quite good. Yeah, like someone's got like a kidnapping story. Perfect. And it's comedy, obviously, because they're like, we got to get her back, and they're like, yeah, let's just stop at the strippers first, you know, just like beat some women,
And fucking
I mean,
hookers in
like
the
in the
back of
game.
it. Yeah.
That's obviously
Don't
like
beat
that's
women.
what happens. Obviously, don't do that. Don't even do it in the game.
You can, but don't. It's obviously one of the perks of GTA is you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So
And if you want to beat women, then that option is there.
it is definitely there.
Don't.
Sometimes you do it by accident.
It's true.
In the game?
Most of the time, yeah, in the game, obviously, only in the game.
Just got to clarify that we're talking about in a video game.
Actually, speaking, just a real quick segue. I started Cyberpunk
Oh, yeah?
like last night. Yeah,
How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling fun. My computer's like, bro, I'm heating up here. Really?
Are you a nomad? Or what
I'm the city guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nomad was very close.
Yeah. I went with the nomad.
Nomad,
last
it
time.
did seem quite cool.
Yeah.
Do you start in like a hell or something? In a
yeah, in like
wasteland?
this like bushy town.
Oh,
and shit.
interesting. Yeah,
And then you just drive to the city. I mean,
okay. You end up in the same place. Yeah, I figured as
yeah,
much.
everything ends up in the same place. I
Yeah,
think it just
okay.
changes like your basic abilities or some bullshit,
Yeah, right.
which I don't think.
I put all my points in being cool. I hope that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
Of course.
Cool.
I mean, what else would you do?
Sweet. No reflexes and no strength, just cool.
Just, yeah.
Don't give me cool stats if you don't want me to overload it, you know?
It's the same as if you ever play the game Conan. There's a Conan the Barbarian game.
Yeah, I never played it.
And you could choose the size of your penis and that as well.
Could you really?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
People were weird about it.
Yeah. and
Don't be weird about it.
I mean, who's not just going to give themselves a giant dong, right? Like,
A tactician. A tactician makes a small penis.
do you think it's a
One
hit
less
points
one
thing?
less thing to be hit.
It's a hitbox issue.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Anyway,
What's new this week? I only wrote 3 things down because the biggest one is Free Guy is available 100% for free, no
Yep.
premium
That's
access
crazy.
on Disney Plus, while still being one of the biggest movies in the world at the cinemas.
okay,
So
you guys both watched it?
I've started watching it and then I got distracted because I have children.
Right. Okay. What did you think?
It was good.
Right.
What I've seen so far is highly enjoyable. Like,
It's not
It's Ryan Reynolds just being Ryan Reynolds.
It's not great. It's good.
Is there a
It's
lot
good
of
film?
breaking the fourth wall?
No, none.
Really? That's cool. I expected that to happen.
Yeah.
Because like him realizing that he's a fake person, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
He doesn't know until he gets told.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It's
might
good.
watch
It's
it.
good.
The
Yeah.
premise is entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds
Even
like
that,
one
like the like first scenes where he's like walking through the city and there's like
Yeah, all that stuff.
everything's blowing up and like classic video game. And he's like the guys with the sunglasses and it's Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Channing Tatum comes back and
Yeah.
Channing Tatum's character's funny.
It sounds interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
It'd be like in GTA if the NPCs started not being NPCs. I guess that's the idea.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, watch it with my parents then.
There you go.
Great movie to watch with your parents.
Other new things this week: Blacklist season 8. Anyone that's started watching
James
the
Spader.
Blacklist,
Blacklist?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that back, is it?
season 8. Yeah, this.
Fuck yeah.
So
We only just like binged that very, very recently.
That's the best timeline.
Like all of it, seasons
Yeah.
1 through, and then the last episode was a real cliffhanger.
Well, there you go. Now, I'm pretty sure you can end that cliffhang.
Jeez, that's
Some Blacklist.
What's Blacklist on, Stan?
Netflix.
Huh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
And I know this because I only went to the website that tells me what's new on Netflix this week.
There you go.
And because the other big thing that's come to Netflix this week is every episode of Seinfeld.
Yep.
Yeah, in Glorious 16:9.
Yeah. Crazy times. Cutting out the jokes like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's good that I've seen Seinfeld a billion times.
Yeah.
That I usually just put it on to listen to while I fall asleep.
I do that with friends.
Yeah, well, we sort of rotate. We've added a new one into rotation, actually.
The new what? Friends?
No, a new
Stream-
show into.
Oh, right, into sleeping
So we
rotation.
usually go Friends, Seinfeld, and now Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
Nice.
is
Yeah,
added
yeah.
into the
Makes sense.
rotation.
Save.
That makes sense.
Hey, at the wedding that I went to last week that I was MC, I made a polarizing Seinfeld Friends joke because I thought it was the right room for it.
Yeah.
And my joke was like, I made a joke about when I met the bride and the time,
And
and I was like, well, didn't say that. Just like, so I read the room.
No.
And I was like, we met so long ago that blah blah blah, and Friends and like the funny better version of Friends, Seinfeld, was also on TV. And then I like made a joke about like Friends people like not laughing at that joke, but they don't know what humor is anyway. And then some dude was like, oh, and he like pulled up his feet and he was wearing Seinfeld socks to the wedding. And I was like, it's a motherfucking mayor right here.
Yeah. I mean, I like both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those obvious like, hey,
Yeah.
like let's fucking divide people early, you know?
Yeah. Fair enough.
But
Could have gone with a race joke.
yeah, yep. So
I mean-
again, read the room, and when
But if your goal was to divide,
Yeah.
did almost do that by the way because
you really?
one of the granddads in the audience has a
Was a
has
racist.
No, has a new wife.
oh,
And
let's
she's
go.
Chinese. And
How
I
much
thought,
did he pay? Or
no, just a I don't know. Apparently, it's just a chance meeting. But there's obviously a lot of material there, you know. So I was just like, well, you know, I could, but I didn't. Read the room and said,
I emceed at the 35th anniversary of Amputees Queensland. There was plenty of jokes I could have made there, but I again read the room.
the anniversary of it.
Yeah.
Since what, the first amputation?
No, since the organisation started.
Fuck me.
No, I
That's-
don't want to.
Jesus. Yeah, that's tough.
The toughest part was
Put your hands together.
working out how to give the guest speaker the microphone when he had no arms and legs.
Did you just hold it?
No, he had the claw situation. He was really good, actually.
Yeah.
Really good speaker and good with his claws.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. You can say that.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yeah,
Sure.
probably. Yeah.
Let's watch this week's kids movie, which actually comes out this month, 28th of October. It's not by Disney. It's called Ron's Gone Wrong. It stars Zach Galifianakis, Ed Helms, so a bit of a hangover,
Oh, righto.
and Jack Grazer is the other.
If it was Rod's Gone Wrong, I'd be much happier. But
That's a local thing we're shooting.
we'll work with Ron for the moment.
There's two kinds of people, Dad.
How is
The
this
ones
not
who
Disney?
have a B-bod and the ones who don't.
Hey guys!
So,
Oh,
Warner
sorry,
Brothers.
I'm in
cool.
your shop.
It's a
I have a filter
class-based
for that.
movie.
Really? You need a B-bot to have a social life?
Yeah, Dad, kind of.
I don't want you addicted to some device. Yeah, no.
I did that.
Oh, Dad, you got me one.
Hi, Barney. I'm your best friend out of my box. Barney, your Bebot is like super weird.
I am Barney's Bebot. Will you come to my secret shed and like him?
No. Okay, Ron, a bunch of your code is missing. You're supposed to know everything about me.
Movie?
Hair, brown. Height, 4'11".
5'11" would be better. Girls would not laugh at you.
Hey!
Is it supposed to be
What
autistic?
he's for.
He's
Friend
just
request?
missing his
Friend
code.
request.
Yeah, so is that
He's
code
like
for
literally
he's autistic?
pointless.
Oh, Rose is pulling my head off. You can't pull his head off. We'll get in trouble.
Okay, I cannot pull his head off. I have no mega safety controls and stuff.
Copy him. Find that code.
I'd better look into that. You think?
I'm not leaving you behind.
They will send you to the Crusher.
We'll go to the Crusher together.
No, crushing is not fun.
Not fun. Where is it?
Find the rogue.
We don't need anyone else. I currently have one friend.
That is sad and also tragic.
Run for it!
No problem. Are we having fun with me? Hey, buddy, how's the Bebop?
Both of you, hands where I can see them.
Maybe turn it off and on again.
Classic IT joke.
Right. Once again, long trailer.
Yeah, long trailer. So is it? At first, I thought it was going to be like a class movie, like everyone has the thing, you don't have the thing. But it's fine to not have the thing, and then it turned into.
You got the dud Furby.
Yeah, but then it was like you're missing your code. You can't be a. So I was like, maybe it's a ability thing. Like if
But
you're.
then he's like teaching him to do that.
Yeah, so I think maybe
it's back to a class thing.
Maybe it's both a class and an ability thing.
Yeah,
because they always have to have a message. I still don't know which one it is though.
There's a lot going on.
Would you watch that if it was Disney? Like everything's the same. It's just Disney Pixar. Would you take?
Are you saying would I watch it by my own accord, or am I taking my son?
Financially responsible for watching
Am I
it?
taking my son out of this equation, or?
I mean, I suppose yes and no either.
I wouldn't go see that just like me.
Mm.
But if Flynn saw that and was like, I want to see it, then I'll go see it.
Would you watch it if it was just you? If it was Pixar?
No.
Okay.
No. I like
get
Disney from a theme park standpoint more than the movies. It's just funny.
Cinemas are just theme
funny
parks.
to play into the image.
It's just
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that movie just seems like.
I mean, I've got no kid to drag me along to that, so
Yeah.
I'm never going to see it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably the case in most children's movies that I bring to this until one day you'll have a kid and you'll be like, I guess I'm seeing this.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
You're probably
that's how
right.
it happens.
yeah. It does you are sort of guilty by association when it comes to the kid stuff?
Yeah.
And by guilty, I mean like dragged into watching.
Yeah.
You're guilty when it comes to kids.
I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah.
I saw that trailer before Paw Patrol,
Mm.
and I was like, eh. And I was looking at Flynn, and he didn't seem overly engaged.
Yeah,
so I
well,
was
fuck
like,
it. We never have to talk about it again.
Yeah, there you
But if the movie takes off, then you know every kid's wanting a fucking Bebot for Christmas. They'll make some toy version.
Of course they'll make a Bebop.
Yeah.
And it'll just be a Furby.
Yeah.
Oh god, when your Furby was low on batteries, that was one of the most harrowing experiences.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Right, we're going to go right into trailer number 4. Now, this is actually a movie that we've been sort of mentioning in the box office numbers in America for a while.
Okay.
Crime Macho. It is Clint Eastwood's newest
You kidding?
directed and starred in, him just not smiling for a whole movie.
For a whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Does Clint Eastwood
Do Clint Eastwood?
Do Clint Eastwood and
that's just the question. Do Clint Eastwood?
No, do Clint Eastwood and Wayne Bennett have a secret like competition against each other where they're like, I'm not gonna stop directing movies until this asshole stops coaching the football team.
I think it's more, I'm not going to stop directing movies until they stop paying me millions and millions of dollars.
Oh man, that last thing I saw of Clint Eastwood was one of the worst movies I've
Was
ever
it The
seen.
Mule?
Yes.
Far out, that's terrible, isn't
Holy
it?
shit. And it was bad. I mean, apart from the fact that it was everything was wrong.
I'm
like,
so
it was-
amazed that you've seen the movie.
Well, no, I didn't watch that by my own choosing. I was at
Okay.
my parents' house.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so it was one of those ones where it was like everything about it was bad. Like obviously the script was dog shit.
Seen the Mule?
No.
Oh.
Terribly directed, and then it was also like Clint Eastwood was just not like he can't be on camera anymore,
And it was like long periods of just Clint Eastwood driving.
and just him just being geriatric as
Just being
fuck.
old and driving a car and like you sitting there going, this old man shouldn't be driving.
Dude, oh man, I felt bad watching it. I was like, they shouldn't have released it. It felt like they should.
Did you
hide
see
it.
Trouble with the Curve?
No.
All-time Clint Eastwood. It's so good.
Right.
He plays like a scout for the Atlanta Braves.
Is he racist in it?
No, he's just like old.
Right.
But Justin Timberlake's also in it, and his daughter's played by I think Amy Adams in it, and they're both really good in it.
Okay.
And it's like their goodness takes away from Clint Eastwood's geriatric old manness. But
It sucks
it's
that we have to
interesting.
talk. We're talking about Clint Eastwood like this.
But he's doing it. He can easily.
It's like when a footy player's 2 seasons past retirement date and
it sucks.
somehow still
It's 'cause
lining
it's
up.
Clint Eastwood, you know.
He's like 10 seasons.
Well,
past
I
his
mean,
retirement
this
date.
could be his glorious return.
All
Let's
right.
see. Cry
All
Macho.
right, drop it.
25th of November.
Back when we
$33
had
million
winners,
budget.
I was afraid to lose you to the competition.
That's what they're giving him now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you 33.
All-American. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Some of these audio cuts are
That was
terrible, by
before
the
the
way.
accident. Before the booze. You know how many people told me to just cut you loose? You gonna say anything?
Howard, I've always thought of you as a small, weak, and gutless man. But you know, there's no reason to be rude.
You owe me, Mike. You gave me your word. And that used to mean something. My son, Rafael, he's in trouble. I want to get him out of Mexico.
You want me to go down there and kidnap him?
Please, just get him back up here. Just you?
Just me.
He's playing the same character from The Mule.
Come on now. I'm a friend of the family.
Touch me and I'll kick your ass, old man.
Jesus Christ. Get in the back.
We go and I tell you, okay?
Look, the only place you're gonna go is the hospital.
You get too angry. It's not good for you. You
Yeah, we
used
can't
to
keep doing
be
this.
strong. Macho.
I used to be a lot of things.
A
But I'm
lot.
not now. Now, I'll tell you something. This macho thing is overrated. Just people trying to be macho, show that they've got grit.
Fuck, man.
That's about all they end up with. It's like anything else in life. You think you got all the answers. I'm Mike.
Marta.
And you realize as you get older, you
He's gonna
don't have
bone
any
them?
of them. We all have to make choices in life, kid. You have to make yours.
His name is Macho. Like me. Very strong rooster.
Whatever.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
The
Guy
delivery in
wants
that
to
whatever was
name this
terrible.
cock Macho. It's okay by me.
Right.
So yeah, that's it. That's the number 3 movie in America right now.
Yeah, well, but fucking think of of course, it's Clint Eastwood. He is.
Oh, it's actually number 5. It was number 3
He's
last week.
Mr. America. It's like let's watch Mr. America do American.
But how
things.
bad does his voice sound in that
Well,
track?
because he's fucking
How old
1,000
is
years
he?
old. He'd be 80s for sure.
I got it.
At least 80. He's 91. The fucking guy.
How is he doing this?
Have a lie down, Clint. Just have a fucking beer and a lie down and.
Does he? Do you reckon he's got like massive gambling debts or something? Like,
Just,
I have
just
honestly-
fucking loves making movies.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't you? You're making fucking movies. People are letting you make them. He's getting the world's worst actors to surround him. Like, some of the worst. Truly the worst.
I mean, I don't know.
who else was in
That
The
was
Mule?
fucking shocking, dude.
Yeah.
That's worse than The Mule. And The
Yeah.
Mule was the worst acting I've ever seen. You know how hard it is to make bad movies now? They gave him $30 million. Do you know how hard it is to fuck up a movie with $30 million?
There was a lot of chickens though.
They shot it in Mexico, probably. Half of those people are probably there on fucking points that they'll never see. It's just it's terrible. It's that hard to make a fucking bad movie. Don't. Oh.
The Mule got 7 out of 10 on IMDb.
And because of it's people apologizing. They're saying, "Oh, he's a soft old character." I couldn't
They
believe
probably
it.
thought it was the last time they'd ever see Clint Eastwood.
No, I truly couldn't believe it. I remember watching this movie and going, "It's the worst movie I've ever seen since Dr. T." Look that fucking thing up, by the way, after this. And I looked at it, and it was a bunch of people apologizing for Clint Eastwood because he's an old fucking man.
Dr. T and the Women?
Dr. T and the Women. That was the first worst movie I've ever seen. That might still be the worst movie I've ever seen.
4.6 on IMDb.
Read this one.
Nah, I'm right.
I want to do a worst movie I've ever seen episode sometime.
The Box.
The Box.
The Box
No.
with James Marsden and Cameron Diaz.
Dr. T and the Women is the worst movie you'll ever see. I'm serious.
Right. I mean, sure. What was the last good film Clint Eastwood did?
It's Trouble with the Curve. Look at Trouble with the Curve.
Gran
Gran Torino? I like Gran Torino.
I genuinely like Trouble. Like non-ironically.
Having
like
said
Trouble
that
with the
though,
Curve.
that film seemed like Gran Torino and
the Mule
mixed together
with some cockfighting.
Yeah. Trouble.
Just
with the Curve?
wait.
Yeah.
The Perfect Life of Dr. Sullivan Travis, a gynecologist, hits a rocky path when all the impotent women in his fuck.
Trouble with the Curve, 6.8.
But I mean, I look. It's got John Goodman in it.
Not as good as the Mule. Sorry.
I genuinely think people liked The Mule because they thought it was the last time they'd see Clint Eastwood.
They thought he died in the movie. And
Yeah,
then he
they
was
were like,
reanimated.
"Oh, okay, this
Snuff
is
film.
It's over." I'm gonna go see The Mule. I'm gonna get a hand job in the back row. I'm gonna never see
honestly,
Clint Eastwood again, and then I'm gonna go watch a snuff film.
I couldn't get hard to The Mule. With that in the background, I couldn't get hard. Impossible.
That's fair.
Sure.
But you could have like taken the time to watch porn.
Doesn't
got
matter.
the hand
Honestly,
job, and then looked back up at the screen and missed nothing.
Man, I'm soft as fucking scrambled eggs. That whole thing, I'm out. I'm serious. I could not fornicate with that in the background. Truly shocking. There's an old man dying on the screen. It's like
While driving.
If they had a live stream of a fucking hospice, it'd be the same thing.
Also, who keeps letting a 90-year-old man drive around?
Or direct movies. I assume he's just in the background as a passenger.
Yeah,
'Cause he's not really driving. He's
Yeah.
just like on a truck. Like, ding. Yeah.
Do you reckon his movies take longer to film because he's got to take naps?
I honestly think he does very little, to be honest. I think he's probably the name to bring people
It'd
in.
be interesting to see who the like ADs are.
Yeah, I mean, probably medium tier Hollywood people who are just like,
what, you're going to pay me
Clint's minders.
$5 million to look after Clint?
100%, yeah.
I'll never do that again. But
Yeah.
thanks. Here's my invoice.
I wonder what nationality his ADs are. Guess we'll never know. I bet they're...
Arriba!
Nah, I was going to say they're white people. Because the stereotypes, the racial stereotypes that he pushes in the movies are always clunky. Like, real clunky. Like, the ones that were in The Mule were just like, it was like, oh, I'm the Mexican, so I have the mechanic and I do the drug running. It's like, wow, you've really telegraphed that. Like, they basically said it out loud.
Like the picture they find in Trouble with the Curve, who is from the Dominican Republic or something and can barely speak English and throws a wicked curveball.
There you go.
That guy?
That's the one. Yeah, it's Bartolo Colon, right?
Yeah, it's shout out to the Red Sox for
Do you
knocking the Yankees out.
Is that
of
it though?
the
He's
baseball.
91. Is that?
It's got to be.
Odds
man.
on. Is
Well,
that
the Mule was it, so no.
Yeah, this is true. He's got. Clint Eastwood is out somewhere right now filming a movie about how.
And it's just why?
That's the thing, though. Joel's right. Like, if that's coming out now, then he's probably filming a movie now. If he's not dead, then he's making a movie now. Yeah.
He's gonna die on a film set.
And it's probably a good way for him to go.
We're gonna do an episode
things
one day,
considered.
like in memoriam of Clint Eastwood, which
we
was
not?
essentially what we're doing right now,
Can
because
we?
he will die while filming, Gran
crazy.
Turismo 6.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo 6.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Clint Eastwood is the fucking Ford GT.
Yeah.
the Honda fucking.
Well, his voice sounds like a small engine.
1.2 with a custom exhaust, a Cura and a Sex.
So there you go. That's a bit of Cry Macho for you. Can we? You watched a movie that we watched the trailer for last week?
We did, yeah. So last week we watched the trailer for The Guilty, the Jake Gyllenhaal, the remake of the Danish film.
Yes.
Similar to the Halle Berry The Call.
Yeah.
So watch that throughout the week. It is on Netflix. It was okay. It kept me interested.
Is it? So the Danish film is well known for being kind of messed up. And it seems like they've Americanized this one.
Yeah, I mean, there is a bit of a
Serbian film.
Not twist, but there is a bit of a moment where you go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not how it be. It was a very frustrating film.
So you thought it'd be like that, and it didn't. That almost never happens.
Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan made it.
But they did it like they didn't really make
So it didn't really hit.
Yeah.
Are you saying there's a reason it's a Netflix movie and not a big blockbuster?
Yeah. It was
Don't be so cynical.
It was okay without being like I didn't leave that going, yeah, that was really fucking good. I left it going, God, he annoyed me, and God, she annoyed me,
Yeah.
and God, there was a few people that just really annoyed.
Sounds like you found God.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, watch
did a
it,
lot
but
of praying after this movie.
just watch it, but don't, you know.
Yeah. Again, probably not.
Again, it's a Netflix movie.
There's a lot of stuff at the moment. So
The voice.
I mean, watch Free Guy.
Yeah.
True.
The Voice.
There was a lot of voices.
Who's your favorite person on The Voice?
Well,
Ariana Grande, new judge on The Voice USA.
and Ed Sheeran. Would you believe it?
Really well.
They must be paying some money.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a 911 operator, the fucking people that call, they get like Bill Burr was one of the voices.
Yeah.
He's a guy at the nightclub. He tells Jake Gyllenhaal to fuck off.
I'm at the front of the pharmacy,
Yeah.
and there's a line.
White people.
Now I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's for Nathan.
I love Bill Burr.
Yeah.
So does Nathan now.
Everyone loves Bill Burr.
Big fan.
Righto. Yeah, cool. So that's what I watched. We're back.
I was going to say, how's Criminal Minds? Criminal Minds update?
Had a bit of a break while we watched Squid Game, and now we've started season 3 of Sex Education.
Fair enough.
Which is
a show for dads born in the 60s.
correct.
It's true.
And that's good. A lot more sex so far in this season. They've really amped it
Between
up.
you and your wife? Or
No,
on the
no.
show?
Yeah.
All right.
People
A
in
lot
the
more sex this
clarifying.
season while we're watching.
no, and people in the show, and yeah, just sort of Criminal Minds is slowly, it's getting chipped away at.
That's the type of show it is.
Yeah,
It's a big block of granite.
What about you, JD? What do you...
Finish Fargo. Gonna start Fargo season 2. Girlfriend's watching The Crown non-stop. Can't keep her off it.
It is
So,
good.
I don't know. She just gets like that.
It's good.
I think
It's
she
a
watched
good show.
six episodes yesterday or something.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
doesn't take long.
There you go.
Should be done soon.
Yeah, looking forward to that, to be honest.
Well, then the next season comes out next year, and
Yeah.
the bird that's playing Die in the next season looks really good. She's an Australian bird.
Cool.
Like she
Margot
looks
Robbie?
spitting image. No,
Is it spitting image?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you spit at her.
Like spitting? Spit. Like, it can't be spit like saliva, can it? Because I always thought it was splitting image, like you could split it in half.
that
Like
makes
splitting
much more
image.
sense.
But spitting there must be a way. There must be a reason. Like spitting, like maybe it's not even SPITT. Maybe it's like spitting image. You're about to learn something.
The term spitting image is an allusion to someone who is so like someone else as to appear to have been spat from his mouth.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
You
All
learn
right.
something when you watch this show. People are like, that Screen Queen's just idiots. But
Yeah.
Wow.
we're here to teach.
Spat another one. There's another Jacob.
Please don't.
Yeah. No.
We don't need another Jacob.
I'm not gonna.
One's fucking
Yeah, so
enough
that's what my
problems.
parents said, so they stopped.
What are you watching? Mate?
I am currently watching season 20 of Hell's Kitchen.
Love that for you.
I love Gordon Ramsay.
Fair enough.
I love Hell's Kitchen. I think of all the reality shows, it's
I
my
like
favorite.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares is brilliant, but
Yeah.
I've seen every episode of that Hell's Kitchen. There's at least new stuff. The only thing I don't like of his is MasterChef.
oh, well,
I've
it's not
no
really
interest in-
his. Yeah.
But he's on MasterChef USA as one of the main
Yeah.
judges. But Hell's Kitchen's
The fucking
So
hotel
good.
one is like
Hotel Hell.
Oh my god,
Kitchen
that's
Nightmares
so good.
in hotels.
That is so good.
just him with a blue light.
Oh man, I love that shit.
The one that's like race car themed is horrible.
There's so many absolute doozies, and he always gets naked in them. Like you always
mean-
seeing his butt. You know, I respect that.
They film him in the shower quite a bit.
Yeah, they do. He fucking loves it. At his request, I'm almost positive.
I mean, he's in good shape.
Yeah, he's
Good. And shout out to
anger keeps you thin.
shout out to Gordon.
Big fan.
Yeah, I've you know, I've eaten at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant once. It was fucking spectacular. It was amazing.
Yeah, I never really know what to think about the celebrity restaurants. Apparently they're red hot. I think my parents went to the one in the UK or something.
I think that Jamie Oliver restaurant was pretty good.
Yeah, just I don't know.
I've been to Jamie's.
Yeah.
The pizzeria.
Well, we also ate at his pizza.
True.
The
I've
pizzeria
eaten
Pac
at
Fair.
2 Jamie Oliver
Yeah,
restaurants.
I've been to Jamie.
Yeah.
I've been to 3. I went to one in Singapore.
Well, there you go.
Oh, nice. Oh man, almost gonna. I'm not gonna do it.
But
Anyway,
you got to be careful with Gordon restaurants because he also licenses his name.
Sure.
So not all of them are owned by actually like Gordon Ramsay restaurants.
you know, so if you see Gordon Ramsay's dumplings, maybe.
Well, if you go to Vegas, there's a bunch of them, but they're
I've been
actually
to a
all,
Jordan Ramsay restaurant. It was terrible.
like Gordon Ramsay steak is like the big one that's at the Paris in
Right.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Which a great joke at episode 1 of season 20 of Hell's Kitchen. They're finding a new head chef for the Paris So it's Hell's Kitchen Young Guns are all like 23 and under.
Right.
Nice.
And one of them's a fucking idiot. He's already gone by episode like 3.
Right.
And they're like, Gordon's like, you'll be the new head chef at Gordon Ramsay's steak right here at the Paris, and they're in Vegas. And the guy cuts the guy, and he's going, I'll have to get, I'll start looking at visas because it takes like 12 months, and I've never been to France. Maybe I'll have to learn French. Like, you're an idiot.
Wow.
Like,
damn.
Like you're clearly not very smart. Then, like, yeah, literally 3 episodes later,
You got domed.
It was ticket 1, and he had to go for a walk because he was overwhelmed.
Damn.
See, mate.
The only restaurant that I want to go to, which I think is in Vegas, I think you told me, is that one, the cocktail one. What's it called? It's like a Florida beach house vibe inside.
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
Yeah, I've been there.
That sounds so.
Wasting away again.
Oh.
I went to the one at the Mall of America in Minnesota.
See, the benefit of going to the one in Vegas, it's in the Flamingo, is there's tables as well, so you can gamble,
Fucking hell.
eat, drink, and they pump like fake smells into Margaritaville, so
All
it smells
right.
like it's
All right.
It's great.
I'm often finding that when I'm in a restaurant that I'm like, fuck, I could use some fake smells being just pumped in.
Very Disney-esque.
There's all this room on the ceiling that could have been industrial fan and deduction. Deduction? What's the thing I'm looking for? Extraction.
Yeah.
Extraction. Get that shit out of here and pump in some fucking perfume, would you?
You're gonna do
I can
it-
smell my food from here.
You do it Disney style. They don't do this anymore, but in Disney World, they used to pump the smell of fresh baked goods into Main Street as you walk down, so you'd want to buy them.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, it's genius.
Yeah. Alternatively, they could just bake fresh things.
Well, they do that too, but like,
Do they?
you can only
Smell
smell them when
doesn't
you're closer to the bakery.
Yeah. Just I'm
The
just
food at Disney World's really,
without
really
proof.
good.
I'm going to debate it.
I've got the proof. I've been there a lot.
It's just, you know.
Well, they make it literally right in front of you. It's like open kitchens.
Do they?
Yeah, they. Like, again, I've been there.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been there a lot.
I don't know.
It's just well known that I've been there a lot.
It's just fun to
Literally got engaged there.
Just fun to fuck with Disney.
Let's go to our last one. This is probably one of the movies I'm most excited for that's coming out. It's coming out
husband's a
4th of
great chef.
November. $50 million budget. It is Many Saints of Newark. It is the prequel to The Sopranos.
Many Saints of
Newark.
Oh, is this thing that's got Joey Diaz in it?
It's the prequel to The Sopranos.
Yeah, Joey Diaz is in it.
And the actor playing Tony Soprano is Michael Gandolfini. Gandolfini's son.
follow codes.
Hey, jerk off.
Double goal.
What'd you say?
What? Antonio Soprano.
I wonder if I can talk to you alone for a moment, Mrs. Soprano.
My son would
On the basis of the Sanford Binet, he's high IQ.
You can't prove it by me. He's got a D+ average.
Well, he doesn't
just don't
apply
give a fuck.
himself, but he is smart. The results tell us he's a leader.
Ankle Dick.
Growing up with the family takes a toll.
Maybe an ambassador to England or France.
You're my nephew.
Might like to gamble.
I want to do whatever I can to help you.
Movie or TV show? Movie.
My gift to you.
I want to go to college. I can't get caught with shit like this.
Look, you take the speakers, right? At the same time, you say to yourself, this is the last time I'm ever gonna steal something. It's that simple.
Let me go talk to him.
He only listens to Dickie.
Gotta do something about Dickie Malasani.
Maybe some of the things you do aren't God's favorite.
You lead by example. We'll make the right decision. This kid's got what it takes.
As far as your nephew goes,
I'm listening.
stay out of his life.
Nice.
Cool. Good song.
Yeah. Look, I really want to see it. The Sopranos is excellent.
I should watch it.
I love mafia stuff in general.
Yeah, I've never seen The Sopranos, and I've told myself for years.
Yeah.
Fucking sit down and watch
I mean,
stuff.
it's well written.
Yeah.
I mean, James Gandolfini is obviously brilliant.
Is it based on like real shit, The Sopranos, or is it?
I mean, I think it's based on mafia shit.
But it's like super loose. It's not like somebody's life's
No, I
work.
think it's
Okay.
just
he's a made up character.
Okay.
I do like that it's James Gandolfini's son.
Yeah, it's good.
Playing.
Yeah.
Another person in that I really like is Leslie Odom Jr.
Right.
Who was the original actor of Aaron Burr in Hamilton on Broadway.
Oh, okay,
and a very good singer. Not that I doubt he'll be doing a lot of
Would've
singing in
thought so,
this,
no.
but
sing for me, boy.
yeah.
The Benny Saints of Newark.
Please
Like that.
don't kill me, Tony.
That's good. Like that. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I think it'll be really good for anyone that likes The Sopranos.
The trailer didn't actually seem that exciting, to be honest. It seems like it could be really story based because obviously, like,
I think, like,
younger
if you've
thing.
watched The Sopranos, that would
Yeah.
get you hard.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it's all leading
Yeah.
up to.
It was like when El Camino came out, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Or Capote.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Not
Yeah,
I'm not sure how many 13-year-olds went to watch El Camino when it first came out. But
one that was very excited for Capote.
So I really don't know why. And I just went with, like, the boys, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
You put
Boys
the
were
boys
like,
together to watch Capote.
You know what we need to see? Capote.
It's so weird.
It's fucking weird.
Did any of you try getting hand jobs during it?
From each other?
No, because that was
fine.
just with
Did you
the
get
boys.
just
the
up
boys.
there?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
my
mean,
thing.
what a
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. No, it came out of it with something, I guess.
Yeah.
Chalked up with the boys.
There you go.
Is what it is.
Screen Queens for the week.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Out of all those things, I don't know if I'd really want to see any of them. I actually think out of all those, Licorice Pizza is the one that I'd be more.
Well, that's what
inclined
I
to
want
see.
to end every episode with. Which of the trailers we've seen are you most likely to go see? Mine will be Many Saints in Newark, and then probably Licorice Pizza. I have no interest in seeing Harder They Fall, Cry Macho, or Ron's Gone Wrong.
Yeah, all three of those looked. I think honestly, Harder They Fall and Macho, Tears, Cock, whatever it was.
Clint Eastwood's Death Note.
No, I think both of those could be really, really terrible. Like not even.
Oh, I agree. And then Ron's Gone Wrong just is. I mean, it'll probably do huge numbers, and we'll be talking about it in the box office part. But
I'd say that will be a very, very fine movie.
yeah,
I think I'm most likely to see Many Saints of Newark, but I don't want to see it till I've watched The Sopranos.
yeah.
could be
So in
waiting a
10
while.
years' time, I might watch it.
But it
yeah.
is a prequel, so you could watch Many Saints in Newark and then start
that's
The
obviously
Sopranos
the
and be
wrong way
like,
to do it.
why does this look like it was made 20 years before?
Yeah.
And you'd be like,
It's like
oh, yeah,
watching The
it
Hobbit
was.
before you watch Lord of the Rings. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck are these guys?
It's like watching The Hobbit. Why the fuck would you do that?
Really? I thought it was supposed to be good. It was Hobbit 1 and 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, I haven't watched them.
It was really bad.
Really?
Yeah. Did you watch Lord of the Rings though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lord of the Rings is great.
Of course.
The
But
Hobbit's
that's why.
terrible.
But I mean, The Hobbit's still Tolkien.
Yeah, and it's still Jackson, but it's still terrible.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Hot take for the week. Fuck The Hobbit.
Fuck The Hobbit. Whenever you get a chance.
Fuck The Hobbit.